premise of this music is electro swing. What was it? Electro swing. Japanese style electro swing. I vibe with this. Okay. そうだよ。おはようございます。こんにちは、皆さん。お元気でしたか? How has everyone been today? Is everyone doing well? I hope everyone's doing well today. It is another shitty Monday. 今日は月曜日だよ。でも月曜日は大嫌いです。月曜日は大嫌いだ。月曜日は寒かっただよ。Alright, let's go. Suzuki-san is a smart and talkative person. Pretty sure that poster is starting to slip out again. Hold on a second. No? No, it's not. It's just crooked for some weird reason. Okay. Suzuki-san は頭が良くて Fuck, I really like this music. 頭が良くて something な人です。
鈴木さんは頭が良くておしゃべりな人です。
おしゃべりな人です。
How do you say, Professor Yamada is that person over there who is sitting on the chair?
山田先生は椅子 is sitting. Fuck. Sitting on the chair.
山田先生は椅子に座っている人です。
椅子に座っているです。Yamada Sensei waiting to get freaky on God. On God he is, Elwood. How you doing? How's today going? Your profile picture for a second, I thought that was Neko Arc for a second. I had to look close to be like, is that fucking Neko Arc?
Try to say, Professor Tanaka is an easygoing and friendly teacher.
It is Neko Arc. Hey, I recognize Neko Arc anywhere. The absolute goblin that I literally just want to yeet into the sun and watch it come back because there always comes back. Naka-sensei wa... No, Shibaraku... No. Well, maybe.
田中先生はおおらかで気さくな先生です。
おおらかで。
ああ
！Oh, my heart. Pretty sure you scared the chat louder. That was basically my chat on Twitch using their ability to scare the shit out of me at will. I love them dearly, but I gave them too much power. Did you already install Dark Souls 1 Steam? Shit. I need to talk to you about that for two different reasons. Right now is not a good time for it though. Orakade. Your Twitch chat clearly is not easygoing and friendly. No, they're friendly.
How do you say, Professor Tanaka is the person who is by the reception desk?
They're friendly. They are just deceptive. Tanaka sensei is the person who is by Sono Sokutatsu. No, it's not Sokutatsu. Actually, Sokutatsu ni...
田中先生は受付の横にいる人です。
Ketsuke. You see, I'm trying to... My retention rate's been... That sounds bad. Yeah. Complications. But it'll be fine. We'll figure something out. Ketsuke. I'm glad that I'm getting these
Let's see
wrong,
if you
because
can
that way I
say,
can still, like,
Mr.
learn them.
Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good person, you know?
Yamada-san wa chotto... No, it's not Majimeso. Majimeso is something looking and shy, but he's a very... ですが、とてもいいな人ですよ。
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
神経質 I'm having a rough day.
How do you say, Professor Yamada is the person who is talking with Ms.
Kensuke.
Sato by the reception desk, you know?
Okay, so I think I can get to Yamada-san wa... 受付にの受付で佐藤さんと話していますよ。
山田先生は受付の横で佐藤さんと話している人ですよ。
受付の横で佐藤さんと話している人ですよ。It's been a long day. But hey, the benefit of being wrong with this is that I have more time to hammer this shit in, and that's why I'm happy that I'm getting these wrong, is because the longer I take to get these hammered in, the more repetition and practice I get with them, which is the better part of it, honestly.
What's the meaning of?
陽子さんですか？そうですね。優しくて明るい性格です。
陽子さんですか？そうですね。優しくて明るい性格です。Kind and friendly. Yes. Yoko-san. Well, she has a very kind and friendly demeanor.
Yoko? Well, she has a kind-hearted and cheerful disposition.
It is right around. In fact, it's this coming Sunday, but I'm not participating in it for a few reasons. One of them being that I didn't think I was fully ready for the JLPT, and then I did a test for it on, like, over the weekend, and I fucking nailed all but 4 of the problems, and I was like, well, fuck, apparently maybe I can get JLPT 5. But then, it's the stupidest thing in America that they only do it once a year. And all the reservations are closed. I fucking hate that. Damn, I was supposed to go for my N3, but I missed the application deadline. Yeah! It's this coming Sunday, but I didn't bother applying because to me, I didn't think that my knowledge would be good enough. Apparently, my knowledge is closer to bouncing between N3 and N4, but I still make silly mistakes with N5.
What does it mean
That's
when you
fine.
say,
陽子さんはどんな性格ですか？
I'd rather make silly mistakes so that I can improve and just keep growing rather than just nail it right away. If I'm not learning, then I'm pretty much emotionally dead. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. How's this sound? Does this sound better? Is my microphone coming through clear? I learned that this button that was flashing had this weird effect that I don't know if it's triggering right now. Yoko-san wa donna seikaku desu ka? What kind of disposition does Yoko have? ちゃんと聞こえるよ。ありがとうございます。
what kind of disposition does Yoko have?
漢字が難しいだよ。でも漢字も便利だよ。
What's the meaning of?
鈴木さんは真面目そうな人ですが、 本当はとても面白いです。
I have a bad habit of adding Dio. I don't know where this Dio came from, but I've noticed in a lot of my Japanese, I slip it in, and I'm like, where does that keep coming from? I don't watch Henya. I don't know where the fuck that came from. But fuck me, man. I keep slipping that shit in. Suzuki-san wa majimesou na hito desu ka? Same, Brody. Once you get the hang of the kanji ruse, full-on hiragana sentences look so odd. They do! They do! Holy fuck! Like, I'm looking at this. I swear to God, if this was not color-coded, I'd be looking at this like there's two heads. If this was not color-coded, I would be looking at this like, how the fuck do I read this? Suzuki-san wa majimesou na hito desu ka? Hontou wa totemo omoshiroi desu. They look like random letters to me, Lamau. They look like oh god, I could see that. Suzuki-san, Miss Suzuki looks like a serious person, but in reality, she's very funny.
Ms. Suzuki is a seemingly serious-minded person, but in reality, she is very funny.
Like, I guarantee you, and the best part, I love that I can literally just use Yomitan to, nope, not for this. I can use Yomitan to pull up the kanji, because it does so much for me. But when I'm looking at this without the fucking kanji, I'm like, oh god, I'm having a stroke, I'm having a stroke!
Let's see if you can say, rafting is fun, you know. Why don't you give it a try?
川下りは楽しいですよ。やってみませんか？
川下りは楽しいですよ。やってみませんか？
いつかやってみます。やってみましょうか？ At least you're learning something of substance. Duolingo's like the key jangling equivalent of learn. It is! That's exactly why I got away from well, that's part of the reason why I got away from Duolingo. That, and I don't like being threatened by that damn bird. It will not take my family. I will gun down that bird before it takes my family. But, this website, Mango, has been so useful with learning conversational level Japanese that I used to use things like Bunpro, and a lot of others. But eventually I just kind of got stuck here. This website is great. And the best part, I'm not even paying a thing. I call that phenomenon learn-entertainment, and I'm inclined to agree. Exactly.
What's the way to say,
For real.
I'd love
Hey,
to eat the
welcome.
boiled egg cooked in hot springs once?
Welcome, XD. It's been a while. How have you been? I'd love to eat the tom once. It's... ichido... Onsen tamago ichido tabete mitai desu.
温泉卵を一度食べてみたいです。
Yes! Yes, it is on... just existing as usual. That is a mood, brother. You and me both. And yes, you are right. It is onsen tamago, which is literally just onsen egg. Onsen egg. I think of tamago and I think of Tamagotchi first. But then I see this and I'm just like, an onsen Tamagotchi. I wonder what that would
What's
look
the
like.
meaning of,
馬に乗ってみたいです。
I love this sentence. Uma ni notte mitai desu. I want to ride a horse. But my favorite variation of this is Uma musume ni notte mitai desu. I want to ride the horse girl. It's such a stupid... Oh, it's so dumb, but I love it. Uma musume ni notte mitai desu.
I'd love to ride a horse? What does it mean when you say,
毎年観光客がたくさんやってきます。
Maitoshi kankokyaku takusan yattakimasu, which is every year many tourists come to visit.
many tourists come for a visit every year?
Yes, there we go. I'm glad that, like, variation does technically work for this. Because if it was, like, 1-to-1, and I was like if I had to get it 1-to-1, then I'd be like, oh, I'm fucked. That requires hard memorization. Soft memorization is remembering what it means. Yeah, ain't it? これは pen です. Yeah, it ain't that これは pen です. Hi. It's like this. これは俺のペンですよ. でも、あなたは I don't know how to say can use. Damn it. I was going to say you can use it, but I don't remember how. I don't know if I learned how to say can use. Got a. Oh. Skyru. No. Skyru, I know. It's the phrasing of can use. Like, I know Skyru, but it's the concept of, because there's got to be a specific way of saying, I can do this, or I can do this. You know?
What's the meaning of
2週間で長崎や熊本、鹿児島、別府などを回りました。
2週間で長崎や熊本、鹿児島、別府などを回りました。I visited Nagasaki, Kumamoto, Kagoshima, Beppu, and such places within 2 weeks. Gairu applied to the context. It does, doesn't it? No. There's got to be a specific way. Hold on. Let's take a look. I hate using translator for this, but it's better than nothing. Okay, hold up. Can use this. 使います。これをReally? Really? Oh, wait. No shit. Well, I stand corrected. Good job. Very good. これは俺のペンじゃないですが、使えるよ。But I'm using it. You know? Oh, right. I forgot. I was going to say a variation of this because I did do something like this. 6週間で長崎や博多、宗像、九州などを回りました。I visited Nagasaki, Hakata, Munakata, and what was it? Kitakyushu, all within 6 weeks.
I visited Nagasaki, Kumamoto, Kagoshima, Beppu, and so on in 2 weeks.
はい。九州は大好きです。九州に帰りたいです。I wanna go back! Send me back!
Let's hear you
Kyushu
say,
is a beautiful country.
I'd like to withdraw some money.
Well, not Kyushu, but like all of Japan's a beautiful country. But Kyushu itself is a beautiful area when it's not stiflingly hot and killing you. 日本の夏はとても暑いだよ。蒸し暑いです。お金を下ろしたいんですが。
お金を下ろしたいんですが。
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now try to say, I haven't seen you for a long time, have I?
I'm very
How
proud
have
of
you
the
been?
fact. I'm very proud of the fact that I'm actually speaking a lot more Japanese. I'm just annoyed with myself with how often I make mistakes, but that's normal. Japanese is a hard language, but once you get over the initial hurdles of it, it becomes a lot easier. I haven't seen you in a long... お久しぶりだな。お元気です。No, wait. お元気ですか? No, there's a different way of saying this.
久しぶりですね。どうしていましたか?
Okay, that's what it was. 久しぶりですね。どうしていましたか? I knew that there was a different way of saying it because I remember there was a different way of saying this.
How do you say, well, probably it will cost close to 20,000 yen in total, I think.
多分全部で近く2万円近くに全部で近く2万円近くにかかるでしょう。
そうですね。多分全部で2万円近くかかるでしょう。
I added a fucking need when I didn't need to.
Do you remember how to say, can I do it at this window?
この窓口へできますか?
この窓口でできますか?
Okay, now try to say, how was your trip?
旅行はどうでしたか?
旅行はどうでしたか?
Do you remember how to say,
Honestly,
which is faster, airmail or EMS?
when I was saying that, it kind of started like rolling off the tongue before I could even process everything I was saying. Like the deshita ka part, I was gonna say do desu ka, but the deshita ka suddenly slipped with it, and I don't know, I guess it just hammered in. EMS と航空便とどちら早いですか?
航空便と EMS とどちらが早いですか?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now try to say, you can do it at the post office too.
郵便局までできます。郵便局までもできます。
郵便局でもできます。
it is demo.
What's the way to say, the weather here? It's not very good.
こちらの天気ですか? あまり良くないです。
こちらの天気ですか? あまり良くないです。
How do you say, do you have a fitting room?
試着室がありますか?
試着室がありますか?
Yes, okay, good.
Try to say, it will be ready in no time.
もうすぐできます。
もうすぐできます。
Yes.
Let's see if you can say, Ms. Suzuki is a smart and talkative person.
鈴木さんは頭が良くておしゃべりな人です。
鈴木さんは頭が良くておしゃべりな人です。
Yes!
How do you say, Professor Yamada is that person over there who is sitting on the chair?
Okay. 山田先生は椅子に who is sitting on that chair.
山田先生は椅子に座っている人です。
座っている人です。
Try to say, Professor Tanaka is an easygoing and friendly teacher.
I really need to clean this keyboard. Like, I'm looking at it, and because it's pink, because I had to get a pink keyboard after my last keyboard kind of had an issue. The reason it's pink is because it was the only keyboard they had. I mean, I like the color pink, but still, it's the only color that they had for keyboard. And it's just, the keys are, ugh. Let's see, Tanaka sensei wa...
田中先生はおおらかで気さくな先生です。
気さくな先生です。
How do you say, Professor Tanaka is the person who is by the reception desk?
Okay, 田中さんは受付の横に人です。
田中先生は受付の横にいる人です。
いる。I forgot to いる。
Let's see if you can say, Mr. Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good person, you know?
山田先生は、damn it, why can't I remember? Wait. Ooh, no. Ooh, K. God, one of them is 3 letters. One of them is 3 characters, the other one is something else. ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
内気。Getting closer. Okay. ちょっと神経質で。Fuck, I gotta plug in my headset. ちょっと。There we go.
How do you say, Professor Yamada is the person who is talking with Ms. Sato by the reception desk, you know?
Okay. 山田先生は、受付の横に、佐藤さんと、fuck. 佐藤さんの受付の横に佐藤さんと話しています。No, I got that wrong.
山田先生は受付の横で佐藤さんと話している人ですよ。
Okay, I knew that I got it wrong. 受付の横で佐藤さんと話している人です。
Okay, now try to say, I haven't seen you for a long time, have I? How have you been?
久しぶりですね。どうしていましたか？
久しぶりですね。どうしていましたか？
How do you say, well, probably it will cost close to 20,000 yen in total, I think.
多分全部で2万円近くかかるでしょう。
そうですね。多分全部で2万円近くかかるでしょう。
I got it wrong, but I was closer this time. So it's gonna show up tomorrow, in which case I'll be able to practice more.
Okay, now try to say, you can do it at the post office too.
郵便局でもできます。
郵便局でもできます。
How do you say, Professor Yamada is that person over there who is sitting on the chair?
Yamada sensei wa, 椅子に、is that person over there? 椅子に座っている人です。
山田先生は椅子に座っている人です。
Yes.
Try to say, Professor Tanaka is an easygoing and friendly teacher.
Okay. Tanaka sensei wa shakushitsu no No, it's not shakushitsu. What is it? Shibarakute uke. God damn it.
田中先生はおおらかで気さくな先生です。
Kisakuna sensei. Damn it. It's the other one I was thinking of. Orakade.
How do you say, Professor Tanaka is the person who is by the reception desk?
Tanaka sensei wa uketsuke no yoko ni hito desu.
田中先生は受付の横にいる人です。
I forgot the iru.
Let's see if you can say, Mr. Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good person, you know?
Shibarakute. Uketsuke. No. Yamada-san wa shibarakute くなくて something.
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this sentence. ちょっと神経質で内気ですか? I can't get. I have to make sure
How
I
do
get
you
it right.
say, Professor Yamada is the person who is talking with Ms. Sato by the reception desk, you know?
Okay. 山田先生は受付ちょっと think bug. Come here, you. Bug. Guys, caught a bug. Hey, Subham, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a stink fly that was a stink bug that was literally just climbing up my drapes that I don't like stink bugs. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Yamada Sensei is the person who is uketsuke no yoko ni Sato-san to hanashite iru hito desu yo.
山田先生は受付の横で佐藤さんと話している人ですよ。
Close. Closer. Not a perfect match, but closer. I'm doing good. How are
Try
you?
to say, Professor Tanaka is an easygoing and friendly teacher.
Tanaka sensei wa oraka de kisaku na sensei desu.
田中先生はおおらかで気さくな先生です。
I'm glad you're doing well. I am struggling.
How do you
Like
say,
usual.
Professor Tanaka is the person who is by the reception desk?
Okay, I remember this one. I remember the Iru. Okay, here we go. Tanaka sensei wa ketsuke no yoko ni iru hito desu.
田中先生は受付の横にいる人です。
Ah, finally.
Let's see if you can say,
Now it's time for the
Mr.
worst one.
Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good person, you know?
I really should get a more expressive model, but I don't have the money. Okay, Yamada-san wa shinkei uketsuke na hito. Nope.
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
Okay, ちょっと神経質内気.
Let's see if you can say, Mr. Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good person, you know?
山田さんはちょっと神経質で、受け付けですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
内気。Unlike Tanaka, yes. 山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、One more time.
Let's see if you can say, Mr. Yamada is a little sensitive and shy, but he is a very good
Let's
person,
all
you
say it
know?
together, chat. Let's all say it together, chat. 山田さんは神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
山田さんはちょっと神経質で内気ですが、とてもいい人ですよ。
I am not completely incompetent. I can do this. Alright. So let's start off with the new lesson for today. We might go into Wakatabi later, but right now we need to do a new lesson and we can check out a little bit of NHK's news later. Let's see what new articles there are today. Because I know that's not interesting to everyone, but I like to just, take a peek in. These are last week's, right? No, these are the week before. There you are. I saw something about, they're using drones to fight the bears now in Japan, by the way. Because of course they are. Of course they're using bears to fight, not bears, drones to fight the bears. God damn it. I've never seen a country so much struggle with bears so much. But I know at the same time, unlike America, guns are not as frequent over there.
Here's how you would say, that person over there who is wearing a blue suit is Professor Tanaka.
青いスーツを着ている人は田中先生です。
青いスーツを着ている。So, 着ている is wearing. 人は田中先生です。They're living their best life. They are living their best lives at the cost of other people. Hold on a second. Okay.
Here's how to say, to wear or to
Kiru.
put on clothes.
着る
But the question...
Let's hear that again.
Nope.
着る
There's gotta be a specific one for wearing. Ah, here it is. Here's the kanji for wearing. So, kiru. Let's add this to notes really quick. ちょっと待ってください。ノートに貼れています。どこですか？これ。Kiru. To wear. Or to put on. What about take them off? That's a good question. I'm not at the point where I should be asking that. Hi, Kat.
The Japanese equivalent of to wear or to put on varies depending on the item we are wearing. When we describe the act of putting on clothes in general,
服
or items that cover the whole or upper part of the body, such as
ワンピーススーツ着物セータ
or
ーシャツ
we use the verb
着る
I forgot about this. That's right. Whoa, Void Cat attacks. It's the Void Cat. I forgot about this. We learned about this so long ago. Yes, the One Piece. You know, those Kigurumis that everyone is looking for in that story One Piece. They're always looking... It's a story about looking for, One Pieces. That would actually be such a stupid... God, imagine if at the very end, it was literally just a piece of clothing.
here's how you would say, wear or put on clothes.
着ます
Himasu.
By this time, you may have noticed that Japanese has many words that sound the same, but have different meanings. Since we are using
ひらがな
to spell out each word in this course, it can be confusing sometimes. For example,
Wow,
着
they're
る
aware.
can mean either to wear clothes or to cut, while
着ます
can mean wear clothes or come. Please note that these words have their own
漢字
Chinese characters and conjugate differently.
Kitte kimasu. So, kitte kimasu. What I'm saying is... Wear and come?
Now, how do you say wear or put on clothes?
Kimasu.
着ます
Now, can you figure out the
Kite.
best?
着て
Yes.
Now, how do you think you would say?
Kiteiru.
着ています
Kiteimasu.
Can you figure out how to
Almost there.
say is wearing in the plain form?
Kiteiru. Kiteida.
着ている
Okay, I was right. It was kiteiru. Jesus, fuck. Shouldn't be yawning. Because I know that when I start yawning,
Listen
that's when chat
carefully.
gets aggressive.
青い
means blue. Adjective. Let's hear that one more time.
青い
Aoi. Let's see the kanji. Okay. I just like looking at the kanji because it's good to know what the kanji is.
Do you remember how to say
Aoi.
blue? Adjective.
Aoi. Yeah, I was about to.
Aoi.
You son of a bitch! You beat me to it. I was about to say aoi sora, ao sora, ao sora, which is blue sky. Ao sora.
Now, how do you say wear or put on clothes?
Kimasu.
着ます
Let's hear you say is wearing.
Kiteiru.
着ています
Do you remember how to say
Ao.
青い
Aoi.
using what you've learned?
Aoi.
See if you can figure
nasutsu.
青いスーツ
Aoi sutsu.
based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say is wearing a blue suit in the plain form.
Aoi sutsu o kiteiru.
青いスーツを着ている
Sugoi. 俺は頭がいいだよ。
Now, can you figure out the best way to say the person who is wearing a blue suit?
Okay, this would be the person that's wearing a blue suit. Aoi. Yes, I do know how to say this. Hold on. Aoi sutsu o kiteiru na hito.
青いスーツを着ている人
Yes. I had to think for a second, but no, I do know that.
Do you remember how to say is wearing in the plain form?
Kiteiru.
着ている
Okay, now try to say blue suit.
Aoi sutsu.
青いスーツ
Sugoi.
How do you say the person who is wearing a blue suit?
Ah!
Fucker. Scoper! Aoi sutsu kiteiru hito.
青いスーツを着ている人
Use what you just learned to say that person over there who is wearing a blue suit is Professor Tanaka.
Motherfucker, well done, exactly. Ah, they always get me. Always. Let's see. Tanaka sensei wa aoi sutsu o kiteiru hito desu.
青いスーツを着ている人は田中先生です
He got you too. Hey, yeah. Exactly. They always get us at the wildest times. 青いスーツを着ている人は田中先生です。
This is how you say yellow. Adjective.
黄色い
黄色い。俺は黄色いだよ。I am yellow. My icon. 俺の PFP は黄色いです。黄色い which is yellow. Ah! Ah! Where the fuck did that come from? Ah! I just coughed up phlegm. What the fuck?
Now,
man?
how do you say yellow? Adjective.
黄色い。
黄色い
その服は黄色いですよ。
Using what you've learned, see if you can figure out how to.
黄色いセータ
What is the proper way to say is wearing a yellow sweater in the plain form?
黄色いを着ている。
ー黄色いセーターを着ている
黄色いセーターを着ている。
Good job so far. Now, think of the way to say the woman who is wearing a yellow sweater.
広いスウェッターを着ている女です。女の人。
黄色いセーターを着ている女の人。
That's right. Or it's just onna. Or I think I want to say onna no ko. Hiroi sweater no onna. Well, close. Minus the no. Replace it with o.
Using what you've learned, see if you can figure out how to say, "That woman over there who is wearing a yellow sweater is my friend."
Okay. I can do this. 黄色いスウェッターを着ている女の人は俺の友達です。
黄色いセーターを着ている女の人は私の友達です。
すごい。ああ。
Let's learn how to say to
履く。
wear or to put on pants or shoes.
履く。
Account. Where is it? Do. Hold on, there it is. The reason I'm highlighting so much of this is because we're adding it to the notes. So that we can, go back and refresh on it later. And yes, I do look back at my notes sometimes. Not often enough, but I do.
When we describe the act of wearing or putting on some kind of clothing items on the lower part of our body, we use the verb.
履く。
This includes pants, skirts, underpants, socks, shoes, boots, flip-flops, anything that we can put on from our feet first.
Yes, this does include pants.
Try to say to wear or to put on pants or shoes.
Should we use onna or kanajo when we're talking about a friend? Kanajo, I believe, is more in regards to friend. Kanajo, I believe, is young. No, shoujo is young girl. Let me see. Let's take a look at the direct translation. So onna is woman. I'm guessing kanojo would be for friend. Like if you're talking about a friend. To wear or put on pants. Hakoteiru.
履く。
Haku.
So far, so good. Can you figure out how to say wear or put on pants or shoes?
Hatteiru.
履きます。
Oh, hakimasu. Okay.
Now, how do you think you would say to wear or to put on pants or shoes in the te form?
Hakitte.
履いて。
Haite? That makes a lot of sense, but still. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. I was learning about that when I was practicing. I was literally practicing that. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing here. Kiku is kitte, so haku is haite.
What is the proper way to say is wearing pants or shoes in the plain form?
Haiteru.
履いている。
Listen to the way you would say a pair of jeans.
ジーパン。
Let's hear that again.
ジーパン。
Huh? Wait, what?
Let's learn how to say
You're just gonna gloss
cool
over
or
that?
neat.
かっこいい。
G-pun. Yeah, I was like, wait, G-pun? Kakui. Let's see if there's a... There is a kanji for it. Okay, it uses the kanji for status, rank, capacity, character, yada yada yada. And... bond. Pull up Kakoi, which is cool. And this is different from... Oh, hey, Sweat. Hey, Sweckle. おはようございます。勉強だよ。はい。今は勉強しています。日本語が勉強しています。日本語は難しいだよ。お元気ですか、スウェコさん。
かっこいい
is a shortened version of
かっこがいい
the appearance is good, but it's often used in everyday conversations as an adjective that is equivalent to cool, neat, or nice looking.
最近はどうだ？最近はいいだよ。でも今は寒かっただよ。冬が寒い。寒いの天気は大嫌いです。かっこいい means appearance. Oh, okay. かっこいい is a shortened version. Oh wait, what?
かっこいい
Is a shortened version of
かっこがいい
the appearance is good, but it's often used in everyday conversations as an adjective that is equivalent to cool, neat, or nice looking.
そうですね。面白い。
Now, how do you say
かっこいい。
かっこいい
それはかっこいいだよ。それは or if you're saying something's cool, you spell konnichiwa wrong in your TWITCAST title. What are you talking about? I didn't put konnichiwa in my TWITCAST title. My TWITCAST title says Getsuyobi wa daikirai. Meaning I hate Mondays.
Based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say is wearing a cool pair of jeans in the plain form.
かっこいいジパンツが入っている。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている
Okay, I was close. But not fully on the mark. Yeah, Durandi, are you sure you're looking at the right title? Oh, in my bio. Okay, that I can fix. I was like, first word in your bio. Yeah, I'll fix that later. I was like, what are you talking about? Did I forget something? Did I do something wrong? Is this another timeline? Did I slip into another reality again?
Do you remember how to say man, which
男の人
男の人。男。
based on what you already know, how would you say the man who is wearing a cool pair of jeans?
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人
Jesus Christ。これは難しいだよ。おい、俺の頭だよ。
Based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say that man over there who is wearing a cool pair of jeans is Ms. Sato's elder brother.
Well, fuck me sideways. Okay. Fuck me sideways. Okay. かっこいいジーパンを履いている人の男の人は佐藤さんの Fuck! I forgot older brother. No wait. お兄さん。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです
I'm glad I remembered at least. かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
Now, how do you say that woman over there who is wearing a yellow sweater is my friend?
Oh, by the way, quick thing, tomorrow I do plan on streaming. but I might be a bit late to stream. I've got to go pick something up and put it in storage. But it shouldn't take too long. If I don't get back in time, then I'll upload like a YouTube short. But the current plan is for me to stream tomorrow. hold on. ヒールスウェッターの、女の人は、俺の友達だよ。
黄色いセーターを着ている女の人は私の友達です。
How do you say, that man over there who is wearing a cool pair of jeans is Ms. Sato's elder brother?
Okay. かっこいいジーパンを履いている人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
Fuck, this is difficult.
Now, how do you say
黄色い
How do you say yellow sweater?
黄色いセータ
Now try and say the woman who is wearing a yellow sweater.
黄色いセーター女の人。
黄色いセーターを着ている女の人。
セーターを着ている女の人。黄色いバナナ。金色バナナ。金色バナナ。Golden banana. If you know, you know. Those in the New England area know what the golden banana is.
Try to say to wear or to put on pants or shoes.
履いている。
履く
Try to say wear or put on pants or shoes.
履きます。
履きます。Thought so.
Now, how do you say
かっこいい。
かっこいい。
Do you remember how to say the man who is wearing a cool pair of jeans?
Okay. かっこいいジーパンツを着ている男の人。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人。
Fuck me, man. I didn't think I was actually gonna get through that, Dad. 32 meaning it's a continuation, meaning I have to do it. Damn it.
What's the way to say is wearing a cool pair of jeans in the plain form?
かっこいい。Wait. かっこいいジーパンを着ている。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている。
履いている。Oh, 履いている。
Here's a challenge. How do you say
男の人。
男の人。
nice? Now practice saying the man who is wearing a cool pair of jeans.
ちょっと待ってください。かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人。
Oh, by the way, I finished the new もうすぐ寝なきゃ。そうですね。パッキンレッド。そうですね。おやすみなさい、ジュランディさん。またね。ごめんなさい。
How do you say that man over there who is wearing a cool pair of jeans is Ms. Sato's elder brother?
Okay. かっこいい履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
I'm getting better at it. I can actually tell I'm getting better at it because I'm understanding it faster. And then it's all going to come crashing down.
Here's how you would say to wear or to put on hats.
かぶる。
I hate you. I hate you. How dare you? To put on hats. I was just getting into the flow, and then you do this?
When we describe the act of wearing or putting on something on our whole head or face, including hats, caps, scarves, ski masks, or even brown paper sacks, we use the verb
かぶる
そうですね。
now. How do you think you would?
かぶる
かぶります
かぶります。
So far, so good.
かぶって。
Can you-
かぶって
はい。
Let's see if you can say hat or
帽
cap.
子。
帽子
はい。帽子をかぶっています。かぶっています。Yeah. 帽子をかぶっています。
Now, can you figure out the best way to say the person who is wearing a hat?
帽子をかぶっています。
帽子をかぶっている人
ああ、帽子をかぶっている人。そうですね。
This is how you say strange.
変な
We have learned about this time and time again, but there's a specific kanji for this. Hen. There it is. It looks a lot like the kanji for like. Hold up. Nah. Let me see. Okay, so the hen is all one kanji. All right.
変
Is a
な
adjective that means strange, peculiar, eccentric, or odd.
俺は変な人だよ。でも皆さんも変な人たちです。
Okay, now try to say strange.
変な。
変な
What is the proper way to say strange hat?
変な帽子。
変な帽子
God, I don't know why this reminds me of the time that Henya was going to name her chatters the hentai. I remember the weirdest things at the weirdest times, but you know what, chat? That's half the fun with life, isn't it?
Now, how do you say green as a noun?
Midori,
緑
Let's hear you say.
iro.
色
Now, can you figure out the best way?
Midori-iro.
緑色
Yes. その変な帽子を緑色です。I think that strange hat is cold. The strange hat is green. I think that's what I said.
緑
Green as a noun can mean more than a color. It's
What?
also used as a first name for girls. When you want to avoid any potential misunderstanding, you can always add the word
色
color and say,
緑色
as we do for other non-basic colors, such as
オレンジ色
orange color or
金色
gold color.
Okay.
Based on what you've seen so far, how do you think you would say green colored? Literally, you're saying
緑色の
Oh. I missed that part. Midori-iro no.
so far so good. Can you figure out how to say green colored strange hat?
Midori-iro no 帽子。変な帽子。
緑色の変な帽子
すごい。I like this electro swing Japanese mix.
Good
It's
job
nice.
so far. Now, think of the way to say, who is that person over there who is wearing a green colored strange hat?
Alright. そんなHold on. Okay. 緑色の変な帽子Think. Hold on. Kabuteiru. Okay, I remember this. Give me a second. 緑色の変な帽子を かぶっている人は誰ですか？
緑色の変な帽子をかぶっている人は誰ですか？
Holy fuck, yes, I got it. I suffered for it, but I got it.
Japanese people describe the colors of the traffic lights as
赤、
red for stop,
青、
blue for go, and
黄色、
yellow for caution. However, the actual color of the go sign is not blue, but green. This is not because Japanese people can't distinguish blue from green, but because the term
青、
has been used to describe both blue and green since ancient times, when the color vocabulary was limited. Today, we have a separate word for green,
緑、
but the customary use of
青、
still remains in expressions such as
青い山、
green
know-
mountains,
青い果物、
green fruit, and
青葉。
green leaves.
You know, this actually explains something. If you think about it back in the past, Pokemon Red and Green, when they released in America, were... Let's see. I believe in Japan, they were red and green. In America, they were red and blue. But Fire Red and Leaf Green... Yeah, no, they're interchangeable. That makes sense.
Now, how do you say, that woman over there who is wearing a yellow sweater is my friend?
黄色スウェッター。木のスウェッター。Fuck. Give me a second. 黄色いスウェッターを着ている女の人は、私の友達です。Okay.
黄色いセーターを着ている女の人は私の友達です。
How do you say, that man over there who is wearing a cool pair of jeans is Ms. Sato's elder brother?
Fuck! Okay. かっこいいジーパンツを、履いている、いや、履いている、男の人は、佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
かっこいいジーパンを履いている男の人は佐藤さんのお兄さんです。
Crap, this is
Try
getting
to
rough.
say, who is that person over there who is wearing a green-colored strange hat?
Stop torturing me. 緑色の変な帽子をthink 緑色の変な帽子をかぶっている人は誰ですか？
緑色の変な帽子をかぶっている人は誰ですか？
This is
What's the way to say, wear or put on hats?
かぶっている。
かぶります。
かぶります。
Okay, now try to say, the person who is wearing a hat.
帽子をかぶっている
帽子をかぶっている人。
人。
Okay, now try to say,
変な
now how do you say,
変な帽子。
変な帽子。
what's the way to say, green-colored strange hat?
の変な帽子。
緑色の変な帽子。
ああ。お疲れ様です。Let's take a break and look at a news article about number one book that's being sold in Japan right now, which is called Dai Pinchi Tsugan 3.
出版物の取り次ぎをしている日本出版販売は先月18
I believe these are
日までの
children's
1年間の本の売り上げを
Well,
発
except
表
for
しました。
that TSEP one.
それによりますと、文庫とコミックなどを除いた総合のジャンルで1位になったのは、子供が日常で出くわす様々なピンチをユーモアたっぷりに描いた鈴木紀武さんの人気絵本シリーズの第3作「大ピンチ図鑑3」で、シリーズの第1作も10位に入りました。2位には今年の本屋大賞を受賞した阿部昭子さんの小説「カフネ」が入りました。また文庫のジャンルでは吉田修一さんの国宝上下巻が1位になりました。文庫版が発売されたのは4年前ですが、今年映画化され、実写の日本映画として興行収入が歴代1位となるなど大ヒットしたことを受け、原作の小説が注目されました。このほか新書ノンフィクションのジャンルでは、嵐の二宮和也さんの独断と偏見が1位になりました。日版は共感をもたらす作品、すでに定評のある作品がランキング上位を占めたなどとしています。
図書館ライオン、たくさんライオンだよ。I don't know what it is with Japanese and learning about languages with lions, but they do it quite a lot. 今年売れた本のランキング発表されました。Yes. So they've announced the rankings of the top books of this year, sold this year. Really? I'm surprised. Oh, I like that. Don't cry over spilled milk. 日本出版本題 Publication Sale が調べました。So they were looking into publishing. 総合、which is combination 総合の総合のジャンルで一番多く売れたのは So through a combination of genres, 大ピンチ図鑑3という絵版でした。So the picture book came out, that picture book came out on top. 鈴木の鈴木のりたけさんが来ました。Yes, so they came from Suzuki Noritake さん。子供が定款するOh my god. 定款するいろいろなピンチや失敗Oh, pinches and failure. Okay, big mistake. Big pinch as in big mistake. Okay. 面白く周回する本です。So it's an interesting introduction through publication or through pictures. 文庫のジャンルでは、映画になったThey want to make it into a movie? 国宝の本が一番売れました。 Hold up. Okay, let's see. We don't need to read this. I already read this one. Wait, Yume anime. Oh yeah, that's right. This was about the news. I was looking at that for the sake of, what is it? Telling someone about the manuscript that was found. We are going to be reading this month a lot of these Christmas stories. So, before we wrap up for today, we're going to be talking a little bit about what we're going to be doing this month in particular. For the Christmas season, we're going to be reading a lot of Christmas stories, and we're going to be doing a lot of Christmas-related stuff. Not today, though, because I have things I need to do. But, starting tomorrow, when I get back from what I'm doing, we're going to be reading, let's see, Mominoki. Yeah, Mominoki, which is the Christmas tree. We're going to be reading about the Christmas tree. We'll be doing it after our Japanese studies, and then maybe playing a Christmas game. You never know. We still need to do Wagatabi, but for the time being, we're going to start wrapping up because I do have things to take care of. Let's see who's on that we can raid into. Let's see. Let's raid into... Let's raid into Pammy. /raid Obake Pam. Thank you everyone so much for coming by today. I will be back tomorrow with more Japanese studies and more activities. Much more than today. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Oyasumi nasai. Mata ne.